All right, so next up we have Danny Shaw, who is a professor at CUNY, really educating the future leaders of tomorrow on the realities of this genocide. So let's give it up for Danny, and then we're going to turn in our petition to the UN afterwards. So please stick around for that.
Danny, you want me to record you?
No, he's good. Thank you. From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
From the river to the sea!
From the river to the sea!
Palestine will be free!
Palestine will be free!
Sisters and brothers, before I say a few words, there's something missing. I need a Palestinian flag right here behind me for spiritual reasons, for historical reasons, a barrier to the NYPD that trains with the IDF.
Thank you. Yes.
Committing brutality in the South Bronx as they create brutality and genocide across Gaza. And if any of these police officers had even a clue about history, about their black history, about their Irish history, they would not be so callous before a Holocaust in motion. And this is not hyperbole. 45 days of systematic dehydration in a starvation campaign of 2.3 million people, 75% of whom were already refugees since 1948, when al-Nakba began with the razing of over 500 Palestinian villages. As a professor at the City University of New York, just like the young brave sister who spoke, who inspires all of us, I saw you in a few interviews. These young people from Students for Justice in Palestine, let's give them a round of applause. SJP, Jews against racial and economic justice, for racial and economic justice, not in our name, within our lifetime. You are our heroes. You are our heroines. You are the anonymous working class heroes that John Lennon and so many others sang about. They want to dox us. Are we going to let them dox us?
Hell no.
They want to silence us. Are we going to let them silence us?
Hell no.
They want to intimidate us. Are we going to be intimidated?
No.
Never.
They want to censor us. Are we going to be censored?
No.
We may feel like a minority here in the United States, but look at the Jordanians. Look at the Turkish. Look at the vast masses of the Middle East, of Africa, of Sao Paulo, of Austin, Texas. Shout out to Harvard University and those brave students. The Columbia student. I mean, I never represented Columbia in my life, and look at me. And it's not for the bureaucracy, it's for those students. Zionism is a genocidal disease. It will stop at nothing. Study the sociology of Israeli society. For 45 days we've been screaming and educating about a genocide in motion because we've studied history. We know about the thorough racist indoctrination that flag over there, that abysmal, genocidal Israeli flag. And to say Israel is not historically accurate. We say 1948, the year that the United Nations, that shameful, cowardly body, what do they do every morning? Antonio Gutierrez issues a little statement over coffee, condemning how bad it is as the bombs continue to go off in a tiny ghetto twice the size of Boston, where 1.1 million children fight. Where's the food? And the Egyptians opened the Rafah border. That's why Sarah and the International Action Center were there. How many of these Arab regimes are sellout lackeys. But we see the masses in the streets of Beirut, of Amman, of Cairo, fighting shoulder to shoulder with Palestinian people. None of us for the last 45 nights have been able to sleep the same way. Because we know that capitalism, white supremacy, colonialism, imperialism is a horrifically consistent system in the Christopher Columbuses of today, in the pilgrims of today, the white settler colonizers. How is this moment different than 1492, in the 1600s? 6 centuries in a row, those that they would call civilized continue to carry out ethnic cleansing, apartheid, and now genocide again. And that's why I need this flag as close to me, as close to my heart, my consciousness, my being, all day, every day, to remember that we're human and we're on the right side of history.
Yeah.
As Malcolm X taught us, the truth is always on the side of the oppressed. And as Malcolm X taught us for all the Instagram and the TikTok, be careful who you listen to, because they're going to confuse you and they're going to invert who the enemy is and who the victim is, who the oppressor is and who the oppressed are, who the colonizer is and who the colonized is. Palestine represents every underdog across this world. Anyone who's ever been humiliated, anyone who's ever been spat upon, anyone who's ever been brutalized by this racist, cowardly NYPD that would rather give us tickets, summons, and lock us up because we don't have the $3 for the 5 train than to actually take a historical stance against genocide.
Shame!
As Malcolm X taught us, this is not a democracy. This is a hypocrisy.
That's right.
If there's any democracy at that UN, show it to us and implement a ceasefire right now.
Right now.
I'm just going to end with a few words in Spanish so we can reach a larger public across the world. ¿Cómo es posible en pleno siglo XXI que estamos viendo otro genocidio de un pueblo indígena, igual que hicieron los taínos en el Caribe y los arawak y todos nuestros descendientes que nos enseñaron paz y armonía? Están haciendo lo mismo hoy a los nativos del Medio Oriente. Esto no es una cuestión de religión, es una cuestión colonial, de un genocidio contra un pueblo que tiene el derecho de respirar, vivir y prosperar. ¡Viva, viva Palestina!
¡Viva, viva Palestina!
¡Viva, viva Palestina!
¡Viva, viva Palestina!
Can I do 1 minute in Haitian Creole? Yeah. Because then we share it with the comrades around the world.
Okay.
1 minute in Haitian Creole.
1 minute, 1 minute.
I know. Poor Richie. Richie got to put up with me sometimes. I apologize. N'a salué peuple haïtien. Nous devant Nations Unies. Qui ça qui Nations Unies a fait pour Haïti, pour Palestine? Yo pas fait rien. Parce que yo hypocrite. N'a gardé un génocide dans Palestine. Ça veut dire chaque haïtien, chaque monde qui sorti en bas, wash qui en bas soleil, yo comprend douleur peuple Palestine. Tout haïtien faut que yo camper avec peuple Palestine parce que yo devant une campagne extermination, devant une campagne génocide. Même Jacques Blanc yo, impérialiste yo, y a tourné Haïti en l'enfer même genre avec Palestine. Ça veut dire tout malheureux, tout pauvre yo, n'a campé ensemble avec Palestine. From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea.
From the river to the sea. sea.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free.
Palestine will be free. From the sea to the river.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
Palestine will live forever.
From the sea to the river.
From the sea to the river.
Palestine will live forever.
Palestine will live forever.
All right, where's Janet? Janet, can you come with the sign? Sorry, Deborah with the sign. So the time has come. We have a formal petition that we are going to be delivering to the UN today. So far, we only launched this 4 days ago. So far, we have over 15 organizations. And over 200 individual signers. I hope that everybody here will sign if you haven't already. I'm not going to go through the entire petition, but right here are the core demands that are listed inside the petition. First, demand immediate Israeli ceasefire.
Yes.
Open the Rafah crossing to bring in medical aid and fuel supplies for hospitals in Gaza.
Yes.
Worldwide aid to Gaza refugees.
Yes.
End all aid to Israel, military and otherwise.
Yes.
Implement sanctions and freeze Israeli assets in foreign banks.
Yes.
Demand Israel surrender all weapons of mass destruction.
Yes.
Arrest Netanyahu, his cabinet, IDF, IOF command, and U.S. officials complicit in war crimes.
Yes.
Implement single state now.
Yes.
Recognition of right of return for all Palestinians.
Yes.
Land restitution to all Palestinians, granting them residence throughout Israel.
Yes.
Full and equal citizenship to all Palestinians in the new nation.
Yes.
New elections and a universal Bill of Rights regardless of ethnicity, race, or religion.
Yes.
Israeli citizens are encouraged to remain in the new nation and help rebuild.
Yes.
Free all Palestinian political prisoners in Israeli jails.
Yes.
And remove all illegal settlements.
Yes.
All right, we ready to turn our petition into the UN?
Yes.
All right, follow us, let's go.
Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!